Welcome in Vigo de Levant, number 2413, Jalen Downey for LLO LLC, 2413. Finish for 12 jumping, also time penalties for Vigo de Levant and Jalen Denning. So holding at 8 clear in our competition to come back in our time jump off. Spare first of 10 remaining. It'll be Juju VDM number 2242. Juju is owned by Todd Minicus Limited, shown by Savannah Hemby, 2242. There's another entry added to our list of those returning in our Restylane jump off here at our national frame. Clear round for Juju, VDM, and Savannah Hemby. 2251. Bell sounds for Labaloo. Owner rider Laurel Walker joining us on the first round course. That's a clear round for Labaloo and Laurel Walker. Penalty free go. Added to our list, we have 10 scheduled for the return trip. Here's Lola Headback with another ride. It's Adelita, number 2389. Lola is the owner and the rider. Just a single error and a score of 4 faults in round number 1 for Adelita. Just the 4. Ron Willis joins us now. He is aboard Akita Eindeken Z, number 2533. Ron is the owner and rider. Rowan Willis will qualify this horse for our time jump off Akita Eindeken Z, with 25.33 with 11 qualified to return over the shortened course. Conspirat will be next, number 2357. Conspirat from the Petchenik Show Jumping LLC and Natalie Petchenik in the yards. 2357. 12 faults the total here at 70.725 seconds for Conspirit and Natalie Pachenik. Show 5 remaining and 11 coming back in our time jump off before we wrap up our Restylane National Prix. $24.47 now. This is Macaw MVN2 with Katie Laurie. 2447. Another qualifying entry. Join us back in our jump off after we finish up the first round. Macaw MVN2 and our rider Katie Laurie. So I'll be back for our time jump off, and we're down to 4 remaining. $22.18. Now here's Connor 69 from Top Line Sporters International and Olivia Cliver. Just a single 4-fault score here for number 2218, Connor 69, and Olivia Cliver. Just the 4, And we're down to 3 more to jump before we make our jump off adjustments. Avery Erickson is the owner rider with our next. Here's Chocolat, number 2336. We'll see Chocolat back in the jump off here this evening. Avery Erickson. That'll bring our total up to 13 qualifiers with 2 the remaining to jump in round number 1. Caillou will be our first of 2 remaining. This is number 2238. Matt Seifert aboard for Armando Hassim. Just 1 left outside before we wrap up our first round of competition. 12 and time penalties for this entry, Caillou, Matt Seifert. And we have one remaining before we wrap it up here in round number 1 in our Restylane National Grand Prix. So our final entry now to wrap up our first round, Jordan Gilchrist with another first round entry. Here's CR Justified. 2264, CR Justified, owned by Sidney Murdoch. Again, Jordan Gilchrist wrapping up our first round. Wow, just under the 73 there. Clear round for CR Justified and Jordan Gilchrist. They will qualify. And looks like we'll have 14 coming back in our jump off here. Quite a list here. We'll get our fences removed and adjusted for our time jump off coming up here in our Restylane National Grand Prix. There's that list of the clears, including Gatsby, MTM, Rev de Paradis, Untouchable 32, Dia Maria, Lochinvar, Esteban MVN2, Corlanda Van de Katse, Just Jeremy ES, Juju VDM, Labaloo, Akita Idekenze, McCaw MVN2, along with Chacole and CR Justified. Long list of those coming back in our jump off. We'll be back in just a few. Couple minutes, we'll be back in action with the jump off now for our Restylane National Prix. 14 have qualified. Moments away from our first 14. The jump off will be fences 1, 2, 3, and then 10, 11A, 11B, and number 12. Time allowed of 36 seconds. Here we go. The time allowed at 36 seconds. Fences 1, 2, 3, 10, 11 AB, number 12 in the jump off here for our Restylane class. It'll be Gatsby leading the way. We're 22:52 with Laurel Walker. All the way around to the Restylane vertical air at the end. A 4-fault score here for our leadoff entry, Gatsby and Laurel Walker. 27.882 seconds with the knockdown at the final jump and 4 faults. Welcome in, number 2317. Here's MTM Rev de Parody and Avery Griffin. For jumping and also 14 on the time side of the equation, 18 total for MTM Rev de Parody and Avery Griffin, 18 total faults at 49.354 seconds. Joshua Tavor returns for the time jump off aboard the Aquilo Investments LLC entry. This is Untouchable 32. That was a clear jump-off effort. No faults for Joshua Tavor and Untouchable 32. 31.511 seconds. And that is the clear time to beat to take the lead here in our jump-off. 31.511. You got to go clear and faster than that. Grace Thames, the owner rider with our next returning in the time jump off. Here's Dia Maria and number 2248. About 4.25 seconds faster and in the lead now, Dia Maria and Grace Thames. That's our best one so far after we've seen 4 back in our time jump off. Matt Seifert, the owner rider, next in the challenge aboard Lochinvar 2439. Matt's going to retire within the round, take no score in our time jump off here this evening. We have 9 left to return, and our time jump off 27.255 seconds leads the way. Katie Laurie returns aboard Esteban MVN2 2448. Just the one knockdown coming at the A element at number 11 in our time jump off, 28.628 seconds with 4 faults for Esteban MVN2. Currently moves into 4th place in our standings with a few more to go in our time jump off. Taylor Manny in on the AF Holdings LLC entry. Here's Corlanda van de Kust. Just the single rail coming down, 32.601 on time here with 4 faults in our timed jump off for Corlanda van de Ketst and Taylor Benning. Currently ranked at 5th place with a score of 4. 27.255, the target time of the clear round. Score and time held by Dia Maria and Grace Temps. Frank Owens returns aboard Just Jeremy, DS for DS Holdings, LLC, 2352. That's clear time up on our board, 32.058, about 4.5 seconds out of the top spot. Just Jeremy and Frank Owens moving into our 3rd place. 3 double clears taking over the top 3 positions, 3 with 4 and 1 with 18 faults in our jump off so far. There's Savannah Henby as we get back in action with our jump off aboard the Todd Minicus limited entry Juju VDM. Fishing on a 4-fault jump-off effort here, Juju VDM and Savannah Hemby 4 and 27.799 seconds for Juju, and right now ranked in the 4th place. Laurel Walker had the first one in the jump-off back, and now she is aboard another entry. It's Labaloo, number 2251. Laura currently in 5th place aboard Gatsby, returning with Labaloo. About a second and a half off the pace here for Labaloo and Laurel Walker. And she will move into 2nd place just behind De Maria Grace Thames, time of 28.756 seconds. Just 4 challengers left outside. 27.255 is the clear target time. Rowan Willis aboard the first of the 4 remaining entries. He's aboard Kita Idekenzi, number 2533. Well, just about a quarter of a second off the pace there. Rowan will go into 2nd place with Akita Idekenzi. Time is 27.468 seconds. About a quarter of a second off the mark. Katie Laurie returning with the 2nd entry here. She is aboard Macaw MVN2. Well, the lead will change hands. Katie Laurie And McCaw going right up to the top of our standings here. 27:161 is that new target time with just 2 challenges left outside. $27,161 is the target, and in the challenge now, owner rider Avery Erickson with Chocolate. A lot of 27-second times coming in. This one about 0.6 of a second off the lead, 27.747. And Chocolate and Avery Erickson will go into the 4th place with 1 challenge left. And that challenge will be put forward by Jordan Gilchrist aboard the Sydney Murdoch CR Justified, 22.64. Now Jordan finishing with a disappointing 4 here in the jump off, 28.244, but she does have the honor of having the last ride here at our inaugural Fort Worth International. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll be back with the results presentation in just a moment. There are the winners up on the leaderboard there. It'll be McComb and Katie Laurie with the top honors, Dave Maria and Grace Thames in second, Akita Eindekenzie and Roan Willis in third, Chocolate and Avery Erickson fourth, Labaloo and Laurel Walker in fifth, Untouchable 32 and Joshua Tabor in sixth. Then it's just Jeremy and Juju VDM top 8. We'll be right back for our awards. Top 8 on the way back in for the awards here as we prepare for our final presentation at our inaugural Fort Worth International. My dad, it's been a great ride here for the last 5 days. Exciting competition, great presentation, and a great show. Hope you all enjoyed it. Derek Braun and Aaron Davis Heineking, director of our Fort Worth International, congratulating our lineup here, starting with the 8th award to Juju VDM and Savannah Hemby. Congratulations. Just Jeremy and Frank Owens in the 7th place. Josh DeVore, Untouchable 32 in 6th. Laura Walker and Labaloo in the 5th place. Avery Erickson and Chaco Lay in 4th. 3rd place, Tyrone Willis and Akita Eindekin, Zed. Grace Thames and Dia Maria in 2nd place. One of our top 3 will be going up to the podium. And congratulating rider Katie Laurie, winning our Restylane National Prix Award, Macaw, MV, and 2. Job well done by everyone here in the class and all week long here in Fort Worth. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Hope you enjoyed the hospitality and the great city of Fort Worth. Top 3 hopping down for our podium presentation. Rowan Willis taking the 3rd stand. Grace Thames in 2nd. And hopping atop, we have Katie Laurie, our class winner. Congratulations. Again, Derek Braun and Aaron Davis Heineking, director of our Fort Worth International. Get in this final podium photo for 2021. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to see you here. Been a pleasure to work here. Trying for one more photo here. Let's you all to please rise as we honor the winning ride with the national anthem, the country of Australia, for Katie Laurie. Congratulations again to Katie Laurie winning our Restylane National Prix here this afternoon. Uh-oh, looks like a champagne shower coming up to wrap it up here. Save some, you may need a drink. There you go, cheers. Well, a great win for the riders, competitors here at Fort Worth, and a great win with everybody involved in organizing, preparing, and working here. It's been a real pleasure at the inaugural Fort Worth International. Hope you all enjoyed it. Victory Gallop coming up, and another couple special presentations before we wrap it up. We'll gallop first and drink later. Thank you. Katie, when you're all set, we'll get, well, we got Rowan. Hey, is everybody ready to go? Well, Katie, it's all up to you. Everyone's set. We'll give Katie Laurie her Ride of Honor. Final victory gallop here this year at our Fort Worth International inaugural event. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you come back. It's been a great week, great ride, great competition. The final pass and the final ride of this year. Here comes Katie Laurie and McCaw, MV N2. Just a few comments with our winning rider and one special presentation coming up on the victory podium before we turn down the lights. The winning fist pump award this year going to Jordan Gilchrist. Congratulations. And I think Jack Nash is going to have a word, perhaps, or two.
Got to. Jordan Gilchrist, winner of many classes, lots of ribbons, highly decorated here at the first ever Fort Worth International, and fist pump winner. You've led it since day one, right? I think, when did you do the double fist pump?
Oh, I think that was day 2.
After the fall win?
Yes.
Worth it?
Totally.
What are you going to do with the $500?
Good question. I don't know yet.
Buy better champagne.
But that's a great plan.
Be a great way to celebrate. You've had an amazing week. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for having us. It's been an amazing horse show. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Maybe Restylane. Okay, Jack, back to you with our winner, Katie Laurie.
Katie Laurie, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second time we've heard an anthem other than America's scoring a point for the world, although I think Texas led from the beginning. I'm sorry, you never had a chance. Texas, anybody still? Come on. Katie is a decorated veteran of the Olympic Games, the World Championships, and the World Equestrian Games, I believe. Happy to introduce her. Proud to hear that anthem. Very excited to hear any anthem. Still love America, but glad you're here. I'm going to pass it off for the interview. I've been yapping all week. We're going to hear from Malone Ranger from 95.9 The Ranch in Fort Worth, one of the partners of our Fort Worth International.
Well, Katie, obviously you are no stranger to winning, but tell me, after having been to the Olympics, the World Games, and everywhere else, is it still thrilling for you to win?
Yeah, it's always exciting. I'm very competitive nature, so I hadn't actually got a win here all week. I'd been close and the horse has been great, so I was pretty determined to try and go fast in that round.
So Texas has been good to you, suffice it to say.
Yeah, we've loved it. We've had a great week. We've got the family down. It's been really fun.
How wonderful. Now, you know, if you're going to win in Texas, there is something that you're going to have to learn. I want you to repeat after me, hey, y'all.
I have been practicing this. Hey, y'all.
Oh, you got it. Honorary Texan. Hey, tell me what it was like when you were at the end gate waiting to go in the jump off. I know you've probably got ice water in your veins, but what was going through your mind at that moment?
They'd been going pretty fast, so yeah, I had a plan and tried to stick to it, and yeah, my horse was really good. He's really fast and really careful, and yeah, that was it.
Well, congratulations to you. We are thrilled to have you, and we also think you should move to Texas.
Yeah, my husband's currently trying to find places in Texas, so.
Well, we have plenty of room. Congratulations once again, and thank you so much for being part of the Fort Worth International, Katie.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, and have a very Merry Christmas, safe, happy, and healthy New Year. Job well done by everyone. Thanks for having me, and have a good night.